Hi, I'm Jen Carter, and today we're going to do a ZenJeneration flow. This is going to be a relatively quick flow, so I hope you're ready to get moving. We're only going to be seated for just a couple seconds, maybe 30 at the most. So go ahead and find your seat. It can be in cross-legged position if that's comfortable for you. You can always sit in Virasana if you know what that is, but we're going to get started. So sit nice and tall. You can let your palms rest on your thighs. Let's have them face up. It's like receptive. You're ready to take in the energy, okay? So let's take a full breath in. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, let them release. So breathe in some good positive energy. Inhale. Exhale, let anything go not serving you. Yes, one more. Inhale. And exhale, let it all go. And then just close your eyes. All right. Settle in. Eyes closed, lips sealed, ujjayi breathing. That's that deep oceanic sound in the back of your throat. So hear that breath. Make that breath louder than your thoughts today as we move through practice, okay? Stay present, stay here. Keep your thoughts at bay by just following your breath. Set an intention for your practice, something that you'd like to take with you for the rest of the day, perhaps an intention for what you want to achieve. Let's breathe that in together. Inhale. Exhale, release anything not serving it. So nice. You can let those eyes flutter open. I've got 2 blocks available for me. I always recommend having them. You can place them at the front of your mat, outside the mat, so they're out of your way. And we're going to get started standing up because this is a ZenJeneration flow. So come to the top of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch, heels 1 inch apart. Stand nice and tall. Feel grounded in your feet. Shoulder blades draw down the back. Crown of head reaches up. You're standing super tall, so feel your feet rooted into the earth like you're supercharged from the core of the earth all the way to the crown of your head to the sky. You're one long line of energy. Full breath in. Full breath out. Sun salutation A, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, gathering energy. On your exhale, swan dive forward, leading with your heart, hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale for the first one. Let's step back to a high plank, top of a push-up. Breathe in, engage your whole body, and exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs are lifted, shoulder blades are back, heart reaching to the sky. Exhale, recurl your toes back under, come back to downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths, ujjayi. Inhale. Exhale, 1. That's that oceanic breath. Hear it. Lips are sealed. Look through your knees. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bend your knees. Look at your beautiful hands. Hop your feet to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come to shins if necessary. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up, gathering energy, scooping it up. And exhale, pull it back down into your heart again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward, leading with your heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Elbows by your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs lifted. Pull those shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, recurl the toes. Downward facing dog, 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3, bending knees, look at your hands, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gather that energy, scoop it up. Exhale, pull it back into your beautiful heart. One more time, inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, make it count. Swan dive forward, leading with the heart. Inhale, looking forward halfway. Exhale, floating back, chaturanga, elbows by your ribs. Inhale, up dog. Pull your shoulder blades back. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 deep breaths again. Inhale. Exhale, 1, pull your belly towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3, bend your knees, look at your hands, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. This time we're moving into Surya Namaskar B, chair pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in as you step your right foot forward, grounding through your back heel. Get rooted first and then rise up. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg steps forward, right foot grounds down. Feel your back heel pressing down. Rise up as you reach the arms up, heart up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, lowering halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You've got 3 breaths. Make them count. Hear them. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1. Suck your belly towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Breathe in. Keep looking between your knees. Breathe out. 3. Bending knees. Look at hands. Step or float forward. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold into your legs. Inhale. Sit low. Chair pose. Arms up by the ears. Exhale. Stand tall. One more time. Breathe in. Sit low. Breathe out. Fold. Inhale, look forward, prepare yourself. Exhale, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, ground through the heel, rise. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, ground before you rise. Inhale, warrior one, be that warrior. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. 3 deep breaths, make them count. Inhale, come back to the breath if you've lost it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, keep pressing your heels back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your hands, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. All right, catch your breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Ha. 2 more times like that. Breathe in. You got a little break. Breathe out. 2. Ha. Inhale. Exhale. 3. All right, we're gonna separate our feet hip width distance apart. That's 2 fist distance between your feet. That's how you can measure. Hands to hips, shoulder blades draw back, puff up the chest. And then as you exhale, lead with your heart, hinge from the hips, forward fold, reach to grab your big toes. That's those big toes with your peace fingers, index, middle finger. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold into your legs, elbows out, chest towards the thighs. So I want you to bring a little bit more weight into your toes than your heels. So you're really pulling yourself towards your thighs. You're pulling your forehead towards your shins. If your knees need to be bent, that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. Nobody's judging you. The competition is only with yourself. Make it fun. Make sure you're breathing. 2 more breaths. Keep pulling yourself closer to your thighs. Keep trying to straighten those legs as much as you can. Really filling in those hamstrings. Again, a little bit more weight into the toes. Trust yourself. You've got this. All right, 1 more breath. And then as you exhale, release your toe lock with your fingers. But I want you to slide your hands underneath your feet like you're a little gorilla. I don't know why I think this is gorilla-like, but just look forward and then fold, elbows out, chest towards thighs. I want you to really pull yourself towards your thighs as much as you can. You can bring more weight into those toes. Again, maybe you give your wrists a massage, just trusting yourself to bring your weight forward instead of back. Feel those hamstrings. Yes, you feel them? I feel them. All right, release the hands from underneath the feet and then slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep your chin tucked till the very last minute. That'll keep you from getting dizzy. And then let the chin come up, shoulder blades draw back. We're back here again. All right, inhale, arms sweep up, grab your hands together, but keep the index fingers pointing up so the thumbs are crisscrossing. Reach really, really high. We're getting a nice side body stretch. And then we're gonna side bend to our right, yes. And then inhale, come back through center. We're gonna side bend to our left, but we're gonna keep our weight in our right foot. We can still feel our right foot. Okay, so side, or coming back through center and then side bending. You've got this. I can do it and talk. You can definitely do it. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, over to the left. Yes, feel that beautiful stretch. And then breathe in. You can release your hands, but keep reaching up like you're picking for apples, apple picking. Feel that stretch on both sides of the body. Yes, yes, yes. See how high you can get the apples. Reach, 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 both hands up. And then forward fold, leading with your chest, hands down to the ground, head and neck release. Ah, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or float back. Chaturanga, rinse it out. These vinyasas are a rinse. Inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath, inhale. And let it go. Exhale, reach your right leg up. Breathe in, toes are flexed and pointed down. All right, so your leg is lifted. Now, it's like we're gonna pee on a fire hydrant like a dog, right? But we're gonna open up the hip, looking underneath our right armpit. Yes, feeling that beautiful stretch on the inside of our left leg. Maybe you draw circles with that knee. Maybe you spell your name, J-E-N. And then reach the right leg high, high, high. Toes are flexed again. Pull it in to meet your nose. Yep, engage your core. Inhale, reach the leg high. Exhale, knee to the left elbow, crossing the body. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Yeah, inhale, leg high. Exhale, pull the knee into the nose. And then see if you can get it to touch your forehead. Oh, wow. Give it a kiss. And then step the foot between the hands. We're in a low runner's lunge. Then I want you to turn your back heel down. We're coming back to that warrior one. Breathe and be that warrior. Inhale. This time we're gonna open it up. Exhale, warrior two. Look past your right middle finger, okay? That's your drishti point. Keep focused on that. Keep looking past that right middle finger. Again, soften your shoulders. Make sure you have a long line of energy from your tailbone all the way to the top of your head. So our head's right over our pelvis. Reach, reach, reach in opposite directions. Can you feel your left middle finger without looking at it? Yeah, you have two arms, not just your front. Now flip that right palm, reversing the warrior, reaching all the way up and back. The left hand comes down the back leg, right arm reaches back. And then we exhale as we cartwheel our hands all the way down, framing that right foot. The back heel lifts up. We're in that low runner's lunge again. We step back, plank, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We have another side. Yes, we do. All right, so our left leg lifts up. Our toes are flexed, they're pointed down, our hips are in line with each other. And then we open it up to the side so our hips are not in line with each other. We look underneath our right armpit this time. Maybe we spell the name of someone we love with our leg, just to feel that hip stretch. You're making circles, lubricating that hip joint, okay? And then we straighten that left leg all the way back up. Draw the knee in to meet the nose. Inhale, straighten the leg back. Exhale, knee crosses the body. We're engaging the core, getting that bikini body. Maybe not bikini for you men. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Maybe get it to touch the forehead, then give it a kiss. Step it between your hands. Turn down that back heel. Who are you? Are you a warrior or a warrior? Be the warrior. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Here we are again. Our head's over our pelvis, right? We're not like going like this. We're not going like that. We're a long line of energy. Our hands are extensions of our heart. So you really want to reach in opposite directions. Now look past your left middle finger. Yeah. Keep your focus. That's your drishti. You are a warrior in this pose. Flip the left palm. We're going to reverse it before we go forward. So reach up and back. Keep that left knee bent. Don't straighten it. The right hand comes down the back leg. The left arm reaches back too. Feel the side body stretch. And then cartwheel your beautiful arms all the way down to frame that left foot. The right heel comes back up. Step all the way back. Plank pose. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do that as a flow without the hip stretch. So we're just going to do the core engagement followed by the flow. So right leg lifts, follow me. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Step between the hands. Turn down the back heel. Rise. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheel hands all the way down. Frame the foot, step back, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog.
Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it forward. Ground through the back heel. Rise, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, hands down. Step back, lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Here we go. 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. Catch your breath. Let it go. Yeah, hopefully you're at home, but if you're not, that's okay. Inhale. Exhale, let it go again. There's some release in that, I swear. Breathe in and let it go. All right, bend your knees. Look at your hands. Step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, scooping up energy. Exhale, pull it into your heart. Stand tall, Tadasana, mountain pose. If you're not at the front of the mat, make your way to get there. Come back to that chair pose, sit low, inhale. Stay here, look down. If you can't see your big toes, I want you to make sure you can see them. So you want to draw your hips back, tuck your tailbone under, shoulder blades back. This is a pose that builds stamina, so maybe sit a little bit lower. You can do it. It's not going to last forever. Nothing does. And then hands to prayer position. I want you to take your left elbow. We're going to twist. Hook it outside your right knee. Okay, and then use your right hand to press into the left to help you turn your chest towards the sky. All right, if your left knee kind of popped in front of your right, notice it and then pull it back in line with your right. Okay? Great. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, come back through center chair pose. Other side, right elbow outside, left knee. Use your left hand to press into the right to help you turn your chest. Breathe in, maybe sit lower. Again, if that right knee popped out like that, pull it back in line. One more breath, inhale. Look over your left shoulder. Exhale, inhale back through center. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, full breath in. And full breath out. Now, I want you to walk your hands all the way back to meet the feet. Walk, 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 walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stay here, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulder blades back. And come to stand. We have to do at least 1 balance pose. We're going to just simply do a tree pose. So you can come to the center of your mat if you'd like, or stay where you are. But wherever you are, I want you to ground through 1 foot. So I'm picking my left first. My left hand's going to come to my left hip. I'm going to draw my right knee in towards the center of my chest. And then I'm going to turn it up into the side. I'm going to take the inside of my right foot and place it on the inside of my left thigh. Now I want to feel the pressure from the right foot pressing into the left thigh. As much as the left thigh is pressing into the right foot, that'll help kind of zip everything together to the midline. So 1 long line of energy from the core of the earth to the crown of my head. Then I bring my hands to a prayer. Breathe. Focus on 1 point. That's your drishti. Maybe you play with bringing your arms up into the air. Whatever's calling to you today, you might be off balance today on one side. That's okay. Don't judge it. Trees sway in the wind. They do. If you want to be creative, you can take your right forearm to the right thigh. You can take a little side bend. You can close your eyes. You can play with it. Just stay rooted, stay grounded, stay connected. Yes. You've got this. Come back through center. Yes. Heart towards the sky. Hands back to prayer. And then release that right leg down. Okay, shake it out. Let it go. Even if you fell, whatever you did, it doesn't matter. We're doing yoga. All right, other side. So right foot grounds. Okay, right hand to right hip. And then draw that left knee in, but feel rooted first before you do it. Okay? And then I want you to butterfly that leg open to the side. Take the sole of that left foot, place it inside the right thigh. Really zip everything together. Squeeze, press that right thigh into the left foot into the right thigh. Now, if you can see your left knee out of the corner of your eye, it's too far forward. So pull it back so you can't see it. Now, hands to prayer. I pray I stay balanced in this so I don't have to stop. What do you pray for? Stay rooted. Maybe you reach the arms all the way up. Maybe you sway in the wind. You're a beautiful tree. Every tree is different. Only thing is we're all connected by those roots. Yes, be you. Ah. Hands back to heart. Left knee forward. And then release that leg down. And then shake it out. Shake it out. We're midway through, so let's not take ourselves too seriously today. All right, come to the front of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. We're into Tadasana. Inhale, sweep those arms all the way up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Yes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, float back. Chaturanga, rinse it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, here's the fun part. Now, you can come to your knees to get on your butt, or you can jump the feet through the hands. If you're going to jump the feet through the hands, you can do it one of two ways. You can do it with blocks. That's how I'm going to do it. Or you can do it just your hands, but blocks make it a little bit easier. They give you some room to play with, okay? And this is yoga, it's play. So bend the knees, look between the hands, and then you're going to come to sit in Dandasana. So your legs are going to be extended, okay? 1, 2, 3, go! Yes. And you can do that without the blocks if you'd like to, but most of the time you won't scoop your butt if you use blocks. All right, no shame in that. Come to sit down, and then bring your hands by your hips. I want your fingertips to point forward, your shoulder blades drawing back. Your feet are flexed towards your face. A spider could not even crawl under your legs if it tried. Inhale, arms sweep up, and then exhale, fold over your legs. Grab for the outsides of your feet if you can grab them. If you can't grab them, grab the mat. Just grab something. Grab the big toes. If you're super bendy and you can grab all of that, grab a block, place it in front of your feet, and then fold into yourself, okay? Try to get your elbows down. Breathe. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Come all the way back up. So nice, move the block out of the way. Draw your right knee in. Butterfly it open. Now we're a tree pose, sitting down. ZenJeneration, arms are up. We take a slight rotation to our left, and then we fold over that left leg, same thing. Try to get your chest this time over your left thigh though. You can always take a block if this is too easy. Forward fold. There's so many options in yoga. We don't have to do everything one way. We have to do what works with our body each day. So just work with your body. I can't do this every day. Some days I can barely touch my toes. I swear, I'm not making that up. It depends on what we're going through. Our bodies don't lie. But most importantly, just keep breathing through whatever God's given you today. That's what you got. Work with it, all right? 2 more breaths. Oh, keep breathing. 1 more breath. And then let it go. Now we're gonna make this one really beautiful. We're gonna take a big rainbow with our arm, bring it behind our right hip, sweep our left arm up and over, gate pose. I've heard this called rock star pose, Vegas pose, so many different names. Whatever it is, just reach your heart high, reach with that left middle finger, and then come all the way back down. We're gonna switch now. Right leg extends, left leg comes in, tree pose sitting down, ZenJeneration on the other side. You can bring a block if you like. Breathe your arms up again, slight rotation of the chest. Exhale, fold over that leg, reach for the outside of the foot. Again, you can always remove the block. Just importantly, keep your chest over that right thigh. Maybe you take the hand back, give you a deeper stretch. Just breathe, make sure you're not sacrificing this foot being flexed. It's important. That's how you can know your hamstring is getting the proper stretch. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do that beautiful fun pose again. This time our left hand's going to come behind our left hip. We're going to come to our left knee, sweep our right arm all the way into the air. Our heart reaches to the sky. Reach your right middle finger. Yes, feel that side body stretch. And then come all the way back down. Extend that left leg forward. I like my block to be in the proper place. Now, we're gonna do the pose of new beginnings. I hate and love this pose. I hate it because it's hard. I love it because it's the pose of new beginnings. So think about something that you want a new beginning with, like, a new job, new friends, I don't know, whatever it is. Bring your hands behind your hips. fingertips pointing towards the feet. You ready? You can always bend the knees and place the feet on the mat if you know it's too challenging for you. Otherwise, zip your legs together, breathe your hips into the air. Try to get your big toes to touch the ground. Reach your hips high, 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 and then let your head release back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. You've got this. Lift your hips higher. Exhale. 2. Breathe in. And breathe out. 3. Lower all the way down. Oh, new beginnings, right? And then cross your ankles, come to your knees, hands to the ground. We're gonna rinse that out. We're back in high plank, lowering halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, 2. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Again, you can come to the knees to make it to your butt, or you can jump through the hands. I'm going to walk my hands back a little bit so I can jump through, and then sweep your legs all the way through. Come to sit, Tadasana. No, not Tadasana, Dandasana. All right, sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to scooch myself just a little bit forward. I'm going to have both feet hip-width distance apart. What is that? 2 fists between my feet. That's hip-width distance. Sit up really tall, hands towards the sky, palms facing up, engaging the core, lowering, lowering, lowering. Taking your time to make it down to the mat. My butt is too bony to do this, so, especially on the rocks. There's a rock underneath this. Oh gosh. All right, I'm down on the mat. My feet are hip-width distance. I should barely be grazing the backs of my heels with my fingertips. If you want to have a block handy for this, have your block handy. If you want to do a modified back bend, you can by placing the block underneath the lower part of the back. That's called the sacrum. If you're ready for a modified back bend, you're going to interlace your hands underneath your back, kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath your shoulder blades, okay? It's important in this pose that your feet don't splay out. That means going to the sides. Otherwise, keep your big toes planted, lift your hips higher, keep your chin pulling away from your chest, but keep pulling your chest towards your chin. So you're really getting that beautiful stretch. Keep your hands down on the ground. 1 more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, you're going to lower all the way down. And just take a little rest from that. Now we're going to move into a full wheel, or you can do the same pose again. Full wheels are going to bring our hands by our ears. Our fingertips are going to point towards our feet. Feet stay where they are. We're going to breathe in as we press it to the feet. Hands equally come to the top of the head first, then we get those elbows closer to each other, and then we can straighten the arms as much as we can. Now if your feet went a little far forward, walk them towards your hands. Just try not to let them splay out like this. Have them pointed forward. Press down into the hands, lift the chest higher. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Breathe in. And then lower to the head first. Tuck the chin. Lower the hips down. And slowly come all the way down. So nice. Try not to move too much with this. Just bring the feet mat width distance apart. Let those knees knock into touch. Take 1 hand to the belly, 1 to the heart. Feel the body. Breathe. Come back to the breath if you've lost it. As we lie here, we're starting to slow down the practice. I want you to think about one thing that you love about yourself, because you're touching your heart. That's your heart center. Something that you love about yourself, whether that's how beautiful you are, how funny you are, what a good father, mother, sister, brother you are, whatever it is. Just think about what it is you love.
Okay, I gotta restart.
Again, thinking about what it is you love about yourself. You're just breathing here. Your eyes can be closed. I want you to imagine just giving yourself a hug, loving yourself for that. You're perfect exactly as you are right here in this moment. Don't forget it. You're perfectly imperfect. None of us are perfect, and that's what's so perfect about it. And then you can open your eyes. I want you to hug both of your beautiful legs in to meet your chest. And then I want you to extend your left leg long. Keep hugging that right knee in towards your chest. And then I want you to just cross the body. We're going to just twist to wring that out. Our right knee is going to come over to our left. Our right arm's going to go out to a T shape as much as it can. But if you're gripping on that right leg, I don't want you to grip. I just want you to twist. You're just wringing out, detoxing, letting go of anything not serving you. Again, now we're winding down the practice, so we're just a little rinse like a washcloth. Again, rinsing yourself out. Then we come back through center, hugging both knees in again. And then we're gonna go over to the right side. Left knee crosses to the right. Our left arm goes out to a T shape. We take a soft little gaze past our left middle finger. And then we come back through center again, hug both knees in. We're just gonna do a quick little shoulder stand. If you wanna support it with a bridge, you can or with a block, you can always place a block underneath the sacrum on a height that works for you. If you're not inverting today, ladies, especially if you're menstruating, sometimes it's not comfortable, you can always take a Supta Baddha Konasana. That's just having the soles of the feet touching, knees knocking apart. You can always support the knees with the block too. But if you're in a full shoulder stand, unsupported, you're gonna come to a plow first. The toes are gonna come behind the head. I'm looking to the side. I don't want you to do that. It's kind of dangerous. And then I want you to shimmy the shoulders underneath the back by interlacing the hands together. Shimmy those shoulders underneath the back so they'll be able to support you. It's a shoulder stand. And then your feet are gonna come up one at a time. And then your arms are gonna come up. Your hands are gonna support your sacrum, the lower part of your back. Your heels are gonna be right over your knees, which are gonna be over your hips, over your shoulders. And you're gonna breathe looking at one point in the air on the ceiling. Maybe it's your right big toe. Just look at one thing. Breathe 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then come back to that plow pose from shoulder stand. If you want to play with bringing the knees by the ears, you can do that. It's called deaf man's pose because you can't hear. Come back to plow and then bring your hands down like brakes. You're going to slowly roll out 1 vertebrae at a time. Come down nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Extend the legs, puff up the chest. You're doing the reverse posture. You're doing fish pose, Matsyasana. Top of your head's going to come down. Elbows are going to be shimmied underneath. Puff up your chest. Breathe. Toes can be flexed or pointed, your choice. Maybe you stick out the tongue. It opens up the throat chakra, so think about how you might want to make your voice heard. That's the throat chakra. What is it that you're holding back? Let it go. Speak your truth. It's your truth. As long as it has good intentions, that's all that matters. And then slowly come out of that. We end with a little happy baby or whatever's calling to you. I like happy baby because I'm like a little baby. I went from being a baby, being serious all day, to being a baby again. It's way more fun to be a baby, to rock back and forth. Oh. Just keep your tailbone down. Don't let it come off the mat, okay? Try to keep your shoulders down too. And then squeeze those beautiful legs in. Give yourself one last amazing hug. You did so great. We moved really fast today. And then let it all go. Shavasana. Oh. Hands and arms by the sides. Yes, you're here. So try to be here. That means let the thoughts go when they come in. Imagine they're like clouds or just like a river going by. Just let them wash away. Just let this practice lay to rest. So we've moved energy. Shavasana is so important because that energy needs to settle. The dust has got to settle. So let it go and just be. Let the legs relax. The arms relax. Let the face relax. The lips can softly come open. And just be. And you can linger here as long as you'd like, as long as you've created time for it. But if you're ready to move on with your day, you'll just slowly start to move the fingers and the toes, but just small movements. And you can follow it with the wrists, follow it with the ankles. Take a beautiful morning stretch, reaching the arms up and overhead, yes. New breath. Bring both feet to the ground, knees are bent. Roll over onto your right side, coming into a little fetal position. Resting here for just a moment, thinking of one thing that you're gonna let go of. It's gonna float down into the ground and get recycled. Let it go. Leave it here, whether that's a negative thought, lack, fear, anger, resentment. Let it go. What are you gonna sit up to? What are you gonna start the day with? Health, wealth, abundance, love, peace. Sit up to it. You got this. Place your left hand down. Sit all the way up. We're going to come back to that seated position that we started in. Hopefully it's a little bit more refreshed and clean this time. Sitting up nice and tall. Breathe in. Shoulder blades come up by the ears. Breathe out. Let it go. Ha. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale. Exhale. Ha. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. This time sweep your arms all the way up, scooping up energy. Gather it, gather it, gather it. And may my thoughts, my words, and my actions be protected today with love and peace. I bow my head towards my heart. I lift up my heart towards the world. I thank God for my practice. You can think whatever it is that's meaningful to you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have an amazing day. Thank you.